What's up, everyone? Here to do the Breaker New Wave chapter 130. And man, did I enjoy this week's chapter. I thought it was very interesting, even though we didn't get any action once again. But I just really enjoyed finding like some new things out about the Mem world, about the real world also, and obviously seeing a certain someone at the end definitely got me a little geek. But yeah, overall I thought it was a great chapter. We kind of see like the downside of what she just went through, and what he's struggling with, what's going on with the government, what's going on with some groups behind the scenes, and it was just interesting. I really enjoyed it though, but I'll give you guys a short summary and let you guys know what I thought about each part. So the chapter starts off with Lei Woon, or the guy with the glasses from the government, and he's calling the fucking army, and he's saying, look, you guys have to shoot them down. Like, we cannot let them get away. They can't do this. We've done too much. Like, they cannot get away. And oh my gosh, the genius once again, Sarah Kang comes through in the clutch, and she gets this video footage, everything that was recorded of what happened, sent to everyone. So pretty much, in my opinion, I assume I took this as the whole Merm world, the government, everybody knows that Siwon has his key center back and what he just went through. And man, like I just really didn't know how to react to hearing that. I was just like, so everyone knows. I don't know. I really like that too, just because obviously it was a reason that they couldn't do anything after, and I don't know. I just wonder how the Room world is gonna react, because like Siwon is back after like being so kind of semi-famous and going so downhill all in like one quick time period. But it's just so weird to like, I don't know. Everyone knows, so I just thought that was cool. Then right after that, Elder Quan and everyone talks about the air around him has changed a little bit, and something is different with him, and Siwon is mumbling, and it was just kind of a messed up moment. He was mumbling about Elder June and just saying, you gave your life for me and I'm sorry and stuff like that, and he was actually unconscious, and he's just crying and stuff, and they feel bad for him. Jenny does. And also, I wanted to take a note. Sarah Kang said like she was going through some serious changes. I wonder, is she obviously physically, but like what are they talking about? Because I have noticed that since like he's woken up after the whole Elder June situation, like I just wonder how he's gonna act like in normal society, like because so many messed up things that have happened to him, like his mom and just people around him being hurt. I really just wonder where it's gonna go from here. But anyways, after that, Lei Woon begs the guy from the army and asks him, "Can you please, like, we can end this now while they're over water?" And he says, "Are you stupid?" Pretty much saying that the Murm would overthrow the government, or they would kill political leaders if they did something like that. So unhonorable, and it makes a lot of sense. And finally, another big revelation. We haven't seen this guy in a while. It's been about 30 or no, it's been about 35 chapters, so coming up on about a year now since we've seen Kaiser. And man, this guy, I always just love to see him, because obviously in my opinion he's got to be one of the final villains, because like he's just been so mysterious for so long. But after that, he's talking to a couple of the other leaders of the five. I forgot what their name is specifically, but it's like the five elite leaders or whatever. And he's just pretty much pitching them that like the Merm are the most powerful. We don't need military power. And they're saying, well, with such a high tech age, why would we need these martial artists? Like, we don't need them. And then Kaiser always gives us a little bit of insight, or he also gives a little bit of insight on people in past decades or whatever, or centuries, I don't know when he didn't say specifically, but have always tried to incorporate people in the Merm world. And he was saying that these people have always been so powerful that even and a while ago, like they have always just like stuck knives in their pillows to let them know like we can kill you at any moment. And it makes sense, man, because I feel like even these low tier Merm people would destroy like regular people, like it wouldn't even be close. But yeah, then they were talking about military might, so then he brings out this head of one of the guys who was in their group, and he was saying this guy had all this power, look what you did. And they're kind of in an uproar, and they're like, how could you do this, and so, and they're just like kind of appalled. They're like, why wouldn't you consult us before you do something like this? So right after they were talking about how mad they were that he did that to Blue or whatever, one of the leaders, they asked him, so when are you gonna show us what you were gonna show us? Like apparently, I think they were talking about like taking over things seriously, and also to mention, he says that military weapons, all that, we don't need that. We have the power of the world in our hands. Pretty much saying the room is enough power to take over the world. And man, I'm just really excited to see what comes out of this. And they said, when are you going to show us what you said you would? And he said, oh, no worries. And we see some sweet pictures of Nine Arts just getting out of the plane and pretty much saying Nine Arts is here and he's taking over Seoul, which is one of the major cities in Korea, I believe. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the series. Like I was just saying last week's chapter that like what's gonna happen, and wow, in my opinion, I just honestly feel like an inevitable battle between Nine Arts and Shi-won is coming. Like as much as people may not like it, like I don't know. I just feel like at this point, Nine Arts, I don't want him to be evil, but like he clearly is. Like if he's going to take over a country, like whew, I just really don't know what's gonna happen. And even so, like I know the series ends at the end of this year, so I just wonder like how it's gonna end. And I just have to say this now. I hope I'm not calling it. I hope I'm not. But if it ends the same way part one ends, I will be very pissed. Like if they end up fighting and he breaks his key center again, oh my gosh. Like I don't think it will happen. Like I don't think the mangaka would do that. But man, if that happens, I would be rattled. Like that's the only thing I could really say. Like I really hope that does not happen. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what Nine Arts and the Black Forest group are gonna do. And yeah, that's really all I can say. If you enjoyed this week's chapter, let me know what you thought about it. Leave your comments below, and thanks.